Shalom Lakah, Yabarakah. Washaman Bashem, Yahusha. Khan, so, hey, look for it real quick, see me out. So we gonna go in today on wicked women, man. Make sure you can see it. Cause it's, it's women, man, and we know men and women both go off, but we gonna go in on the women today because I'm tired of hearing about women and being around women that go off, and they want to hear the scriptures and justify themselves through the scriptures, but then when they are rebuked, want to try to act as if somebody is wrong for rebuking them. I'm tired of people trying to say, oh, the woman's the weaker vessel, we should get, I would, what I'm saying, I don't want to curse out of respect for certain people or use profanity as they call it, so.
Can I get a verse for you, brother?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 32, verse 15. It says, he that seeketh the law shall be filled therewith, but the hypocrite will be offended thereat. I'm going to go down to verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
That's it. Yeah, so a sinful person not going to be reproved, but they find an excuse according to their will. Can we get that one that says they no longer have excuse? Or they are without excuse? You know what I'm talking about? Yahusha?
Is that in Hebrews, the book of Hebrews?
I ain't sure, but I know Yahusha, he said they are no longer they are without excuse since he came,
I think I got one.
But yeah, the scriptures say that we without excuse. Yahusha, he said since he came and left an example for us to follow, we without excuse. But it says a sinful man won't be reproved or find an excuse according to their will, because they don't want reproof. They don't want to listen to judgment. Then you have people at some point, you want to read the Bible and try to act like you following the book, but then when it's something you don't like, you want to say you don't want to hear the Bible.
That's why it says that proves you're a hypocrite, because it says a hypocrite will be offended at the law. And it tell you in the book of Psalms that those that keep the Most High's commandments won't be offended. See what I'm saying?
You want to get so we gonna bring it out, man. And we gonna get the one that say give no woman or child of them power over you while you live. It's in But yeah, and this is the thing. We are, as man, the heads of Yasha'Allah, and this is the thing. We cannot continue to allow these out-of-order women, like, honestly, to think that they have any control over anything. If a woman is not willing to submit, and I don't care about brothers talking about that unless it's for fornication, you can't do away with your wife. That's BS, because if a woman is not hearkening to you, she is committing fornication. And even the elder Karash brought that out with me. We talked about that. So I have confirmation from the elders that is fornication. That is spiritual fornication. So if she does not want to listen to you, as the scriptures say, then she is off, and you can put that woman away. And you don't want to just put your Asha away, but at the same time, if you're trying, and she just continually going against you, what is the purpose? Especially if they're aware of the scriptures, you know what I mean? But you got that scripture out?
I really don't go with it.
We go to Titus, man. I'm gonna go get Titus real quick. Get Titus 4. Yeah. And this one in Timothy too, bro. You got something?
Nah, which one you want?
There's something in Timothy about the women. You know what I'm saying, about them being or it could be nation. But yeah, the whole point of this lesson is we have to show that if women are not being in order and they are trying to act as if they have power, you have nothing. Let's get the order. I'm sorry, Slide. Get the order. We got outside first, and then Titus chapter 4. Is that it? Chapter 4.
Ripped out of your book. Ain't no Titus 4, is it? It's 2.
Come on, brother.
Yeah,
it's 2. Slide. All right, Titus chapter 2. You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, this is book of Titus chapter 2. I'm starting at verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, tempered, sound in faith, in charity, in patience.
So the word sound means to be whole.
So when we're talking about sound doctrine, like the scripture says that the Most High didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. You know what I mean? Like that.
Pure.
So of a pure mind. So when it's talking about sound doctrine, it's talking about pure doctrine, not a man making up his own doctrine, but like it says in 1 Peter 4 and 11, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh. You know what I mean?
I got another one too.
I think I'm gonna get that word sound too for you.
Bible for sure. So we of sound minds, and we have to have sound doctrine. He said, he required the things of old. You know what I'm saying? It say seek the old paths.
Y'all can't get it in my book.
It's all good.
I got one.
Go ahead, Al.
All right, this is Proverbs 4.
No, you go ahead.
Proverbs 4, chapter 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
Go ahead, read it again.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
Hallelujah. Perfect precept. Good doctrine, forsake not the law. So it's telling you the law is the good doctrine, the sound doctrine. You know what I mean? So go ahead. Did you finish with it?
So it says the law is the doctrine, man.
That's
simple.
Hallelujah. Then we go ahead and get that.
All right. It's the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as become holiness. Not
so their behavior got to be holy. Okay, not acting
set
fool,
apart,
not slandering brothers and making up stories just to tear down somebody's image and things of that nature.
Not false accusers.
Not false accusers. Right?
Not giving too much wine.
Oh, he raped me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be out there, trying to, make brothers look bad just because you got a problem or a disagreement with a brother or a husband.
And women are known for doing that type of thing. This is nothing new, man. That's why I say all wickedness is but little wickedness to the wickedness of a woman, man, because women are known for slandering brothers. Women are known for getting their feelings hurt, then trying to tear a man down. So, I'm going to speak this really quick on the case of our brother Mahar Call, because he still is our brother, regardless of what brothers think about him. If you don't have proof of the accusations that are being brought against that brother, keep your mouth shut.
Can I get a verse, brother? I get 2 verses.
Bring it out.
Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Hold fast that which is good. And then what does it say in Ecclesiastes? It says, examine first, then rebuke. If you don't have the facts, cover the gates of thy mouth.
Right, because, some of you brothers be out there, you just hear a woman's side of a story, and you go for the pump fake, man.
And that's what they do, because niggas is soft for women, man. So soon as a woman looking hurt, all of a sudden, every man that is weak, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Simp.
Real talk. Y'all weak.
You're a simp.
Just like the brother Jediah Malek be saying.
Yeah,
Y'all some simps, man. Y'all weak for these women. Oh, he hurt her. Let me help her. Maybe I can get close to her.
I mean, sometimes, you know,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, you know, some sisters need help, but most of the time, these women, it's, you know, all wickedness but little, man. That's what it is. Okay, you going for hey, did not Adam get deceived by Eve? It still happening today. You Adamites out there, man, you Hebrew Israelite brothers.
Man, that's
and
right.
If you don't know the full story, shut the hell up, man. And then, you know, why don't you go inquire, brother, and see what's really going on, man, instead of just going for what one person say, or it can easily be other way. You just heard what the brother said, but you didn't hear the sister out. You got to hear both matters, man. How the hell you a judge? If Paul says, how are you going to judge the world? You can't even judge the smallest matters.
And judging, you hearing both sides.
How you expect to rule the other nations and you can't even go over little things that's in the law that we supposed to be doing? So let me get this real quick. This Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 verse 10. Be steadfast in thy understanding and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give an answer. So it says you're supposed to answer with patience. You don't just be hasty and let anything. It says a fool's mouth is his destruction, and a foolish man poureth out evil things. But the heart of the righteous studieth the answer. How do you study the answer? You got to see what's going on. You have to investigate. A lot of you dudes don't make investigations in certain situations. You just go with what sound good, or oh that sound real bad. I know he did that. Can't be like that, man. It says if thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. So if you don't know the whole story, you shouldn't be trying to answer your neighbor and tell him who right from wrong when you ain't heard the full matter. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of a man is his fall. So, like, you know, it's an honorable thing, man, to, you know, tell the truth. And if you lying and slandering people, that's a shame, man. The scriptures is against that. It tell you in Psalms 101 and 5, you know, that him that slandereth his neighbor, Yahweh is going to cut you off, man. That's in the book of Psalms. So that's a serious sin. That's all I got to say.
Can I get let me get something. Can we get Proverbs 8 and 13?
I got that 1 Corinthians you called too.
You can grab that first.
All right, just 1 Corinthians 11, verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I deliver them to you. But I will have you know that the head, and he said the ordinances, because Paul was going to Israelites that were in the Gentile mind state. Because he tell you in same Corinthians book in verse 12, chapter 12, that know you not, you were Gentiles worshiping idols. We can clearly see if you read the beginning of the book of Corinthians, he went to the saints of Corinth. Okay, so like he was teaching them the law, because a lot of these brothers really wasn't getting taught the law, you know, like that. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach Yahushua. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Hamashiach is the Most High.
So it's letting you know.
And that's not a literal head for you carnal people. Does that mean Hamashiach Yahushua literal head is on your body? No. So don't be, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jake like to get really simple, man.
So that's being brought out to show that the man is the head of the woman, and women don't want to hear that when it's certain things that they don't like. Just like I'm going to bring this out. Like, there are certain women that don't like polygyny and don't want to be in order because their husband decides to get another wife. It doesn't matter if you agree with it or not.
And that's the doctrine. That's the doctrine. They like to say, oh, because I don't agree with it, so you can't go get one. I have to agree to it. Where's that law?
And this is the thing, a man does not have to ask your permission.
Wait a minute, let me
if
get
he
this.
is your head, like Yahushua is our head, we can't go against what Yahushua says no matter what he wants to do.
Bro, can I get this, bro? Real quick, because a lot of you women are trying to take the power that Yahweh has given to man.
And real quick,
and that's the same thing Eve did. Go ahead, bro.
No, just like this. Like, if a man wants another wife, he doesn't have to get your permission. It says love your wife as yourself. Long as I am loving you, not trying to harm you, and if it harms you, me getting another Asha, then that is something you have to come to grips with, because the Most High does not say that I have to get permission from you for anything.
It ain't in there.
Or
the law to the testimony.
And for that matter, any other man, man does not have to answer to a woman, long as he is doing the things the Most High tells him to do according to the law, because it's written in the law what a man has to do. Long as he is doing those things, like, you cannot tell a man if he can have another Asha or not. Then they be like, oh, if a man wants his household to be happy, then he should go by what his woman says. But where does it say that?
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, that's like me telling Yahweh, oh, I don't want you dealing with these brothers because I don't like them. So I don't want them to go into the kingdom because I'm going to be there and I don't want to be around them.
It's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
It's madness, man. Let me get this real quick. This 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, and that's what they're doing. They're teaching brothers. You have to. What they say? What they say? You have to. I have to agree with it, and all this other nonsense. That's a woman teaching. It says I suffer not a woman to teach. So how the hell are you teaching and trying to break down? Well, Paul said, you only have one woman.
And then what the scriptures say? I don't know exactly where it is. If somebody can find it, what does it say? It says a quiet and loving woman.
Yeah, that's Sirach 26.
You understand what I'm saying? A quiet, and that's why brothers be like telling women to shut their damn mouth. Like real talk.
Hey, did not it says in Proverbs, a foolish woman is clamorous.
Exactly.
She is loud and knoweth nothing.
Exactly. Loud, just uttering things, don't get nothing.
Don't know nothing,
man. And what does it say? It said when you come before the house of the Most High, be more ready to listen than to give the
sacrifice of food.
And
that don't mean just pulling up at a brother camp. The house of the Most High is wherever his man
is. And
is.
it's foolish to speak out of line, out of wisdom.
The woman be like,
if
we ain't at camp, baby, so I ain't got to keep my foot.
If you're not keeping wisdom, if you're not speaking wisdom, then you speaking foolishness. That's all to it.
Man, let me get this. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right? So, like, women, it's not, when you trying to say, because you that's what it is, because the Most High gave us a benefit and he didn't create it for y'all.
And they can't work with it.
They cannot fathom it, man, how the Most High can bless us with multiple women, but they can't go get another dude, so you can only have one so we can be equal.
And you know
that's what it go back to. They're trying to make us equal with them, bro. And that's wicked as hell.
You know, like we just read the order. What is it? The Most High, Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman, and the child. Let me see your child tell you what to do. Let me see your child tell you what man you can be with.
Not only is it wickedness, like I tell my Asha, let some dude walk through this house. You want to be the man? You gonna protect us? You know what I'm saying? You gonna fight? You gonna fight for the house? No, you're not.
You're not with the thief.
Yeah, you're not. And if the man don't,
they gonna run straight.
They gonna run straight behind you.
Like
do something. You know what I'm saying?
Baby and husband and all that.
Right now, you the husband. Now you know what I'm saying? But wickedness, man.
Let me get this real quick, man. This is 1 Corinthians, because this is scripture a lot of you women got to get in your mind. And I seen the one sister on Facebook. She was even getting on sisters talk about y'all sisters got to learn this scripture, man, because you're trying to take man's position that Yahweh gave him, and you're trying to put yourself on a level, some pedestal. When Yahweh said a woman is under a man.
The scripture, man.
So, like, you women that want to take man's position, you're the devil that the Bible speak of. Okay? That's just what it is, man. Yahweh did not say man and women are equal. There's no verses on that, man. Let me get this real quick.
Hold that, please.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hold that. Go back to Titus, bro. We gotta finish Titus because what you just said, go perfectly with that. Don't forget where you was though. Because, like you saying, it's wicked for a woman.
This not all sisters. So shalom to them righteous sisters. Because you got sisters that down with the polygamy. They just rare.
Now.
Like it.
Go ahead, and we gonna.
But these are women that's in the they know the laws of the Most High. It's just the women that ain't in the laws is offended, because that's what it says. The hypocrite shall be offended at the law.
Let me ask this question real quick before. What does blasphemy mean?
To speak evil of.
Can we get the scripture, please?
Or to lie.
Also, it means to put a curse upon. Also,
to put a curse upon, speak evil of, or lie. Man, get the scripture, please.
So when they say you can't get another woman, that's basically saying they down with the curse.
All right, this is the book of Titus, chapter 2.
Let me see real quick, Slocky. I'm just have you go straight to the point.
Don't get it, and cut it out, man. Some of you brothers out there, cut it out. You talking about you got to take care of the woman and all this nonsense. Some of you brothers got women that's taking care of you. So do you put her away since she take care of you?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So like, you can Most High can bless you with a woman that'll help you, man. They were created to help you. They're supposed to take care of you, man.
Right.
Even the sister, it talks about in the book about the sister that provided when her husband was ill until he could do it again. See?
Y'all women forgot that y'all was helps, man. Did not Yahweh say you were supposed to be a help?
The weaker vessel, man.
Y'all get your person.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise that they be in behavior as become holiness.
Holiness, be in behavior, behaving as a set apart.
What is
woman.
Holiness? What is holiness?
Set apart.
Can I get a verse? Can I get a verse? Go ahead, what is holy? Because it says their behavior is supposed to be as becometh holiness. You know where I'm going. Romans 7 and 12. Verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual. Verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy.
The law is holy. You know what I'm saying?
So how can their behavior cannot become as holiness if they're not dealing with the da-da-da?
No way.
It's impossible.
And then, some people want to talk about...
I'm nice. I'm nice. I don't argue with my husband. You ain't keeping the laws, though. You got some clown talking about, he opened the door, he's such a gentleman. Does that make you righteous? No. And it's tradition, man.
And that gentleman, that's a new term anyway.
Hey, they say that mean to be like feminine, man.
A gentleman.
Yeah. Now, the two of Timothy do speak about gentle, but like not in that way, bruh. They just talk about don't be like a lion against niggas, man. But they talking all this other nonsense doctrine, man. It's like
let me throw my shirt in the puddle so you can walk. Oh man, go ahead, bro.
But for a broad and a Tatiana that don't give a damn about you, ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what?
Anytime you can do good to somebody, what does it profit you? You do good unto a sinner.
Man, and like in Sirach, it talks about help the godly man. It say do good to the godly man, but help not a sinner.
I'm right here, bro.
Go ahead,
it's right here. You know what I'm saying?
Got it?
No, it's Tony. This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. So shall thou be thanked for thy benefits. Because there's certain people you know that, like, if I help this nigga, he's not going to appreciate it. But if I help this brother, he definitely going to appreciate it. He's going to be happy that I showed him love.
Not even just that. The Most High said he hate a sinner. And he said love what he loved and hate what he hate. You know what I'm saying? So if a person is not trying, let's say somebody doesn't know any better. Okay, once they start to know, if they still don't want to keep the law, then they're a sinner because they not even trying.
Even if they cool, like, man, this nigga cool as fuck, man. That nigga ain't dealing with nowhere in the law. The Most High, he don't give a damn if you cool or not. This thing is not about being cool. It's about, what it say in Ecclesiastes, the duty of man, fear God and keep his commandments. That's what this thing is about, man. Not being cool. Oh, I like the way this brother speak. Oh, the fringes on that brother is spectacular. It's not really about none of that.
And just like it says, why trimmest thou thy way for love?
Or I like the way that brother beard looks. You got people carnal like that. Yeah, you got some brothers that only choose certain camps. Them niggas cuss niggas out. I love that. He called a white man a devil. Well, I like that brother because he's more professional. Come on, man.
All right.
It does say a man will cleave to his light. But, some of you niggas is cooled out. Okay?
Go ahead.
Then I want to say one more thing, too, bro. Like, when you read the book of Enoch, it compares when he go down, he used animals, symbols of, like, certain people. So he would use the cow, the female cow, to represent Eve. And when you read in the book of Exodus, when they had worship when they put that cow, they was worshiping women. You understand? like, you know what I'm saying, this is modern day Egypt too. So we taught to worship women through love music, to bow down to a woman, girl, I'll do this for you, which is, you're supposed to love your wife, but at the end of the day, when it comes, it's a thin line between worship and just loving your wife.
Yeah, they put
them on the pedestal. What does worship mean? Worship means to be like a servant.
Like a servant to them.
You're not supposed to serve your wife.
Right, she's supposed to serve you. Right.
Let me get this. This 1 Corinthians 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Scripture,
get that in your head. That the Most High created you women for our sakes, not the other way around. We weren't created for your sake. Y'all was created to help us, and especially in this ministry, helping it being just a beautiful eyeshot,
right.
You know. Shame face, man. You know, helping brothers, feeding, cooking for brothers. You know, and little small stuff that adds up, man.
That's why Paul said, "Be the daughters of Sarah, not Eve." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be Eve, man.
Follow
Eve. Sarah. She is your example. Nah. Well, you know, I could rock with her because she did put away Hagar. You know.
You got rid of that other boy. You think carnally? They gonna find some carnal in there. You know what I'm saying? But it was spiritual though. You know what I mean? It was a spiritual
that's
thing.
Right, brother. Like it. But like, I mean, if you know, that's what you just gotta know what you're getting into. If you know that the guys into polygamy, you don't agree with it, find you a brother that's, that's looking for one woman. And if you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're gonna be battling, man. Unless you're ready to fight the spiritual war.
Hey, that's so real, man. When women read this Bible, they know the Most High allow His men to have more than one woman. They know that. They try to escape that or try to ignore that, but it's in the scriptures, though.
And some of these sisters need sisterhood too, man. A lot of these sisters be by themselves. That's another thing, man. You know, a lot of these women, they need examples, man, because all they know is thoughts and shit too, though. But some of these women don't want to change, also.
They don't.
So like, at the end of the day, women was created for men, man, to help us. But they talking about, you gotta take it. Well, I thought they was here to help us. No, brother.
We gotta help
them. See, you know what I'm saying? This is not the way it's supposed to be.
We gotta provide and serve. You know what I'm saying?
And obey their law and their doctrine.
Do you know? Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Bruh, let's get this. What did the Most High tell? What did He tell Adam? What did He tell Adam, man? Because you hearkened to your wife.
And even like
because you became a simp.
Like even when they was talking to the churches, man, they said everything else was good, but except for they tolerated that spirit of Jezebel, man.
What else that?
Go ahead, finish that one.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as become holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands.
And like I said, teachers of good things, and it says the law is just and holy and good, right? Go ahead.
All right. To love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Discreet!
You
know what I'm saying?
And in speech.
What discreet means, to be like, not out there, you know what I'm saying?
And chase, you know what I'm saying?
Pay attention to what you're doing,
low key, more low key with it, man. You be up there, you know what I'm saying, talking to your eyesight, you over there trying to whisper and tell her, hey babe, you know what I'm saying, your head ain't all the way covered or something simple. Well, I don't know, my head covered. She all getting all loud and shit. Like, hey, calm it down. We gotta be discreet. You letting everybody see us argue.
And that's the thing too, man. Like the loud women, man. Like that's all.
You're the devil.
That's all to even sit there and try to be loud with your husband. You know what I'm saying? Especially out in public. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to make a laughing stock.
You don't want to make a scene.
Of you and your family. You know what I mean?
That's what discreet being. You're not trying to make a scene. But you over here and told you I saw something. She over here getting loud and responding. You see me trying to wrap my head. Like, damn, girl, you putting on the scene in front of all the brethren in Akim.
You got it out.
Let me get this real quick. Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. And if you're not dealing with the Most High's commandments, you really don't know nothing.
Okay.
All you know is bondage and white supremacy.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop those.
And you know what? I want to go back to Genesis because it all goes back to the beginning.
That's what I was trying to get to. You got it?
Yeah, it's just Genesis 3 and
exactly right.
verse 5. And it says, "For God do know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods." So that's the thing. He promised her to be as God. And then what Yahweh shall tell a man?
You are God.
In Psalms, you are God. So to put her on a man's level. That's what she wanted. She wanted to be on a man's level.
That's wicked as hell. And
wicked,
they're doing it today.
They're doing it today.
They're doing it today when they try to put you in bondage with one woman.
With one woman.
When you can have another woman that she can help. She's helping you with money and things of that nature. And cooking for you and cleaning up. You got women that want their husband to clean up. Don't y'all know it says in Titus that women are supposed to be keepers of the house?
I'm saying,
a woman is supposed to take care of the house. You're supposed to be washing the dishes and all that. You're supposed to be worried about doing the work while she got the house in order.
And Salah, when women do that, you're keeping the next woman from entering the kingdom too.
Yeah, that's wicked as hell. Most High will please with that. It's Hebrews.
I got something about to link up with that.
It's Hebrews 13. And,
I thought it was 13, 10.
16. 13, 16.
Well, yeah, let me say this too. When women do that, you keeping the next woman from entering the kingdom by being with a righteous man. Okay, because that's gonna force her to get an ungodly man.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's a worldly dude. Ain't thinking nothing about the scriptures. And what's gonna happen?
Get a driller.
Ain't gonna tell her nothing about the commandments, the laws, or nothing like that.
All they gonna look at her as is a sex object.
That's it.
Ain't gonna be no wisdom dwelling with thee or nothing.
So if you're being a selfish woman by keeping other women from giving righteous men, that's being wicked. Go ahead, bro.
First Peter 4:11.
Just on the polygamy side, I just want to throw that in there.
I want to read that right quick. And you know what, man? For real, if you want to get that Hebrews 13, 16. Yeah, I'm gonna read this one right here.
I'm there whenever you're ready.
All right, this is Sirach chapter 25, verse 1. Says, "In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before the Most High and man: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and wife that agree together." So that's what we post. That's one thing that we beautified with before the Most High is a man and a wife that agree together. And it tells you that, a woman is supposed to follow her husband. That is why it says we are the head. Because you're supposed to. And then how they have it where the women can even file head of household. You know what I'm saying? But real quick. Get, not you. Get that one you got.
13?
Con. And 16.
All right, this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16. "But to do good and to communicate, forget not."
Con. So it's saying forget not to do good, to do the law, and communicate. Go ahead.
"For with such sacrifices the Most High is well pleased."
It is a sacrifice. Everybody want to be like, oh, we human sacrifices now, but if you not sacrificing to communicate, like the scriptures say,
because sometimes
that's a cut, bro.
That's a cut. It's a lot, because sometimes you might not want to. You might not want to communicate. You might not want to say what you think they should already know. But the sacrifice, the communication is well pleasing to the Most High. Because you talking out, you communicate. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Get what you got.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which Yahweh giveth, that Yahweh in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen."
So it's saying let your communication be in the law. So when it's a sacrifice that the Most High pleased with, we do good and communicate to sacrifice to communicate within the law. That's what it's talking about. Then we can go to Sirach real quick, 9 and 15, where it says, let thy talk be with the wise. Is not the law wisdom?
Do I got to get Deuteronomy 4 for him, brother?
Go ahead, bro.
Do I got to get Deuteronomy, Devarim, chapter 4?
And it says, in all thy communication in the law of the Most High. All. Cow.
Cow. Cow, likewise. Huh?
All your communication is supposed to be in the law. Because that is what the Most High gave us. We the ones he made that covenant with.
Hey, man, let me get this. This Deuteronomy 4 and 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live, and go in and possess the land which Yahweh your father have given you, which Yahweh is our father's like. Ye shall not add unto the word. Right, like, well, since I don't agree with you getting another woman, you're gonna have to. I gotta agree with it. That's adding unto the word.
Yeah, that's definitely adding.
Or we equal.
So you know what I'm saying? That's often we have to say in the law, and even
neither shall you diminish from it.
This I'll get real quick. Sirach. This is Sirach chapter 17, verse 11. It says, I start at 10. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name. Ooh. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life as a heritage. That was our inheritance. That was our gold and silver.
Hey, that's the devil too, because the devil want to take our inheritance, showing you these women is dealing with Satan still. Because the law is our heritage. How can you take away from the law?
And it goes on further to tell you what the heritage is. He made an everlasting covenant with them and showed them his judgments. He gave us the judgments, man. That's why it tells you in Paul that we was the inheritors of the judgments and the glory and the giving of the law.
And we're supposed to be, the Elohim, the Elohim, God, lower level God. The word God also means judge.
And that's why Paul reminded in Corinthians.
And did it
not about the judge? About the judge. Go ahead.
But no, did it not say that this will be your wisdom in the sight of the nations?
Hey, I was right there, brother.
Go ahead,
bro. I already got it. You know what I'm saying?
But like it tells you, man, and it tells you, man, look, bro.
Man, that's just what it is.
But didn't Paul say something about like being a judge, judging angels and judging?
That's what I was quoting earlier.
Yeah.
You unworthy to to judge the smallest matters. Right. Let's see if I can get that one.
It's a lot. Y'all grab this real quick. It says in Sirach 1 and 26, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments.
Hey, and that's also a cut on them brothers that be teaching that doctrine that all the angels agree with each other and they all agree.
Right.
Well, why would Paul say they don't judge angels? What's the point of that?
It said, for the fear of Yahweh is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. So following his instruction, which is a salah, and the commandments, which gives you wisdom.
Hey, this Corinthians 6 nasty, bro.
And if a woman is not dealing, it says deal with your
wife according to wisdom.
According to wisdom. So if she's not dealing with you according to the law, following your lead as you follow the lead of Yahweh by keeping the law, then she is going off.
Hey, let me get a verse for you. This is Sirach chapter 7, verse Sirach chapter 7, verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not. A woman that's like-minded. But give not thyself over to a light woman. A lot of these women, and that word light is like simple.
Brother, I'm thinking about all kind of situations.
Get you a woman that believes in the Heavenly Father sincerely and truth, man. Dwell with them according to wisdom, right? Hey, basically, we gotta stop dealing with these worldly women, man.
And then what did the Most High say? They were not hearkening to you because they wouldn't even hearken to me.
Unless you're gonna follow Paul and keep your worldly woman that pleases to dwell with you. Unless you're gonna take Paul's advice,
or be without one period.
Or be without one period, and have no distractions and serve Yahweh in diligence. But we got our members, man.
Got our members. Paul also said, I'd rather be as me, but if you burn with lust, you're married. You know what I'm saying?